There are a lot of phones here at Mobile World Congress 2016, but only one of them transforms, which is why I'm here at LG with George, who's going to explain why the LG G5 might be your next phone. Now, George, you made a lot of buzz with the press announcement yesterday. Everything from the SIM card reader to the USB-C features, but you've got a few special features that I want to talk to them about, starting with battery life. You've done something special to help reduce the amount of power we use up by looking at our phone for time and notifications.
Yes, we have an option for that. We have an always-on screen. It only needs 8% for 10 hours, and you can always see what date it is, what time it is, and if you have missed calls or messages.
I love this kind of tech because it's something that we're starting to see on more phones. The recognition that a phone isn't just a phone, it's also your watch, it's also a pager. And if you can allow me to use less power while I'm doing that, kudos. Now, it's not just power savings. You've also done something with the camera, or should I say with two cameras. If you look at the back here, there's actually two cameras, two sensors, two lenses. Why did you do that?
Okay, we had some people wanting to make photos, nice photos, and if you want to make a photo of something big, you had to use a panorama mode or had to make more photos. We have the option to use two cameras. We have one main camera with 16 megapixel, which is a normal mode, but if you want to have a wider screen, you switch to the 8 megapixel, and now you have about 130 degrees for the photo. Normally you have about 80 degrees.
Now that's seamless, right? So as I zoom between them, the phone will automatically pick the sensor and the lens that works best for the angle I'm trying to take.
Yes, it's when you zoom in, the camera switches, as you can see in the upper side. When you zoom out, it lasts a moment, and now you can zoom out, and it's about the 8 megapixel camera.
All right, so far it's a good phone. People like battery management, people like good cameras, but what makes the G5 a great phone is the fact that it will transform into what I needed to do. Tell me about the modules.
Okay, we have different modules. We have one to show you. We have the camera module. You can remove the battery with a basic module. It's one of the USBs. We are also able to switch and change the accu, the battery. So now we have a cam.
Now there are going to be people out there who are asking, what does this module give me that I don't already get with the phone? Why add a camera module?
Okay, first of all, we have a battery in this camera module which charges the main battery of the phone. You have a main battery with 2,800 milliamperes and a second battery with 1,200 milliamperes. So you have 4,000 milliamperes for making movies, listening to music, or making photos. And you have a quick start option. Normally, you have to go into the menu to start the camera. If you want to make a quick photo because something is past your way, it takes too long. So we have a quick start. You just have to push this button, and the camera starts. You can hold it with one hand, make a photo, and you have a zoom. You have a wheel where you can zoom into the photo and takes a picture.
One of the other things I like about that is it adds sort of a grip, so it does feel more like a DSLR, even though it's still an ultra-light, ultra-thin format. Yeah. Oh, this is not the only module, though. You've also got a sound module and more modules coming. What's the limit of this? I mean, how far will LG take the module concept?
Oh, I can't tell you anything about how far they would go with the modules. We have a sound module with Bang & Olufsen. It's a very good company for speakers and for earphones. And with this, you have a second device to put in your earphone. And so you have a perfect music. You have an upsample up to 32 kilobits with the music. And then you have the best quality you can get.
I got to say, this is one of the best looking phones and one of the highest functioning phones on the floor right now. George, thank you very much for sharing this tech with us. Now, I know that pricing and availability is to be determined. Yeah. We will definitely see it in Europe, probably in the first half of 2016, definitely in Americas by the second half of 2016. Yeah, but if they want to find out more about LG's entire line, where can they go?
Probably the best thing is to go on the webpage. where you can go, where you can get any infos, lg.com, lge.com, and then you have any infos you want to have, and product videos of the presentation. The presentation from yesterday is also on YouTube. You can watch after G5 presentation MVC.
Thanks again for talking to us, and thanks for sharing with us the G5. Folks, your phone isn't just a phone anymore, it's a transformer.